Well, happy Tuesday to all of you people out there. I just got off of a 12-hour shift, but with some good news, we have our new humble choice for the month of, what is it, June now? Yeah, June 2nd. And it looks like we have a huge amount of good games already here for us, right? Um, I am actually probably this has probably been my favorite bundle so far, right? Of probably this year. We've had some really interesting ones. Last one we've had some pretty good stuff, and before that had some pretty good stuff, but they've been really kind of nailing it the past couple of months. So without further ado, let's jump right in with the very first game, which I never thought I would ever see on a bundle, Octopath Traveler 2, because Square Enix does not like to put any of their stuff on sale. They have a very difficult time doing that. My problem is that I've played Octopath Traveler 2 on the Xbox when I had Game Pass, but getting this on Steam, I probably will have to start over. I really wish this was instead Octopath Traveler 0, but that just came out just a little bit ago. If those of you that do not know anything about Octopath Traveler, it is a 2D, 3D RPG with many different playable characters. A very good art style. Everything looks really good. Story's really good. I think this one has a better story than the first one. And the gameplay is a little bit is really good too. But let me read you a little bit, as always. So the story takes place in Solista, a land comprising an eastern and western continent divided by the sea. It is a bustling era wherein large vessels navigate busy sea routes and the power of steam gives birth to new technologies. Some people thrill to glamorous stars of the stage and industry, while others are brought to tears by war, plague, and poverty. In the faraway realm, 8 travelers hailing from different regions venture forth for their own reasons. Step into their shoes and explore the land as you see fit, using their unique talents to aid you along your journey. Embark on an adventure all your own. One of the really cool systems that this RPG has is that there is no linear progression for storyline. Each character has certain chapters of their storyline that you can kind of go through, but it's kind of level dependent, so you'll have to grind a little bit. But let's say you start with this guy here who's a samurai, you can do his chapter 1, and once you get to the end of chapter 1, you don't have to do chapter 2. You can move over here to this guy and do his chapter 1, and so on and so forth. And sometimes that's actually better because it allows you to grind up levels to get to where you need to be. All characters are unique. All have their own specific type of spell system and battle system, but you can, at a certain point, change jobs. Yeah, so you can add this guy's job over to this guy or vice versa and kind of do some mix maxing however you would like to do. Very, very good RPG. One of the better ones over the last couple of years. Next up, we have Rift Breaker. I have also actually played this one a little bit. I couldn't really get into it when I played it several years ago. But it is kind of like a survival roguelike thing. Yeah. Your task is to construct a two-way rift back to Earth. It is a very complex invention and requires enormous amounts of energy. Simple solar collectors and a few tons of steel will not be enough. You will need to build a complex chain of mines, refineries, and power plants and research facilities to complete this mission. Your presence on this planet will not go unnoticed. As you build up your industry and disrupt the natural order, the world will start seeing you as a threat. Build up your defenses, construct walls, barriers, and defense towers as the attacks get stronger with every passing day. You will face thousands of hostile creatures trying to eliminate your presence. Galtia 37 is an unknown planet in the Sycorax belt of the Milky Way galaxy. Long-distance surveys detected that it is inhabitable. Inhabitable. I'm exhausted. Leave me alone. And perfect for colonization. The planet is full of rare minerals and substances that can be found in various locations around the globe. Varied biomes can surprise you with unknown fauna and flora, as well as harsh weather conditions. Construct local outposts and resource-rich locations that will transport the required resources using Rift technology. There is a campaign mode, which is really kind of cool. You have a survival mode. Now, that one is the one that I played, was the survival mode, and that's difficult. I mean, getting the game now, I could probably play the campaign mode and have a pretty decent time. But I guess we'll have to find out later. Next up, we have Life is Strange, Double Exposure. I believe this is the remake of the first game. And this is, I think, just the standard edition, not the Ultimate Edition or whatever. It says Max Caulfield, photographer in residence at the prestigious Caldon University, discovers her closest new friend, Safi, dead. In the snow, murdered. To save her, Max tries to rewind time, a power she's not used in years. Instead, Max opens the way to a parallel timeline where Safi is still alive and still in danger. Max realizes the killer will soon strike again, in both versions of reality. With a new power to shift between two timelines, can Max solve and prevent the same murder? Ordinary Girl, Extraordinary Power. Max is thrust into a thrilling supernatural murder mystery, more dangerous than ever before. Forge allies and pursue suspects across two versions of reality, shaping both timelines through unforgettable choices. Race Against Time, a relentless detective has Max in his sights, and Safi's killer grows closer with every clue uncovered. Can Max survive long enough to do the impossible? So, no, this isn't the first one. This is the second one then, right? I don't know. I really wish that down here it would say when it was released. I'd really like to know that, but that's just for my own benefit. Next up, we have Indica. So I have not played this game. I have seen somebody play it. I watch a horror YouTube guy every once in a while. His name is CJU. CJU Games is his YouTube channel. Really good horror games, does a lot of indie games, but he played this game. It is a very weird, like horror, like, I don't know how to explain it. Weird would be the top line though, because it has a lot of weird stuff. It says, play a TPP adventure game that combines an imaginative story with a dark sense of humor. Join a young nun, Indica, on her journey of self-discovery. Meet the devil himself as Indica's unlikely travel companion. Explore the hidden depths of Indica's soul while tackling unique puzzle elements. Travel through surreal landscapes of Russia seen in a distorted mirror. Uncover Indica's troubled past in the form of 2D pixel art minigames. So you are a nun. You can hear the devil who's trying to persuade you onto his side. Yeah? And the entire thing is just weird. I'm not saying weird bad. It's not weird bad. It's weird good. The story's really good. Just a lot of the aspect is very weird. Next up, we have Sleeper Citizen 2. I played a little bit of the first one, not a lot. They say this one is so much better than the second one, than the first one, right? It's an RPG basically. That I'm actually quite excited to get this. I think I'm more excited to get this game than Octopath Traveler 2, because of some of the things that I've seen and heard about it. It is the highly anticipated sequel to one of 2022's most acclaimed RPGs, Citizen Sleeper 2. Starward Vector takes players to the Starward Belt, a richly realized ramshackle set of habitats in an asteroid belt full of secrets, stories, and characters trying to make ends meet. You are a sleeper, an emulation of a human and mind housed. Oh, wow. Okay, I did not know that. You are a sleeper, an emulation of a human mind housed in an artificial body. You are on the run from the corporation that made you and the gang that seeks to control you. Commandeer a ship, build a network of crew and allies, take on challenging contracts as you seek to build a future for yourself. Choose a class, configure your skills, and assemble your crew in unique tabletop-inspired gameplay. Your future depends on the roll of a dice. As you make difficult choices in a complex world, reinventing the award-winning systems of Citizen Sleeper. This RPG will satisfy both fans of the original game and new players alike. I am absolutely going to play this game. Yeah, so much cool stuff. The visuals are really cool. I think this one is really going to nail it out of the park for me this month. Definitely. And I may put up a video just so to kind of showcase the game like I try to do every month, showcase at least one or two games, specifically if they're good. But man, with summer here right now, I do not know when I'll be able to do those sorts of things. Next up, we have Construction Simulator. I don't know much about what you can say about these types of games, but it's a simulation game about construction. I guess this is a larger and more impressive than ever. So this may be a sequel? I don't know. We've got some interesting, some cool little graphics. Graphics are not bad, specifically for a simulator game. But it looks like you are a construction worker or own a construction company. Yeah, a successful construction entrepreneur by establishing your business from scratch, assisted by your mentor, Hap. Hape? Okay, that's a weird name. Tackle intriguing projects of different sizes and requirements that help you increase your income so that you're able to add even more powerful machinery to your vehicle fleet. Along the way, diverse clients will test your abilities as you navigate challenges, making every task a test of your skill set. Get ready to showcase your process as you tackle a variety of construction challenges in this dynamic and engaging adventure. 2 extensive campaigns. That's pretty cool. I like it when you get a simulator that has a campaign. Over 90 licensed machines by 24 brands. That's pretty cool. I like that too. 2 open world settings, so different parts of the world. Okay. Multiplayer if you need to, and it is Steam Deck verified. That seems really cool. I'm really kind of hit and miss on simulator games, but this one seems kind of cool. Graphics are really well done. If you like simulator games, this one is $24.99, and it is, again, more for this singular game than the entire choice bundle. Let that sink in. Next up, we have Hell Clock. I've never heard of this, but I looked into it a little bit earlier. It does look like a Diablo clone, like maybe like a roguelike Diablo clone in a way. In the 19th century, Canada's became a refuge of thousands. When its people defied the New Republic, they faced brutal retaliation, leaving 25,000 dead. Play as Peiju. I'm butchering that name completely. A warrior fighting to rescue the soul of the counselor, his fallen mentor. With each descent, time warps and your power grows as you confront the dark forces that claimed his head and trapped his soul. Race through hell. Every second counts as you battle the undead forces of your oppressors. Risk delving deeper for powerful loot and face the nightmarish incarnations of those who sought to bury the truth. Forge unstoppable builds. Hunt down ancient relics infused with the strength of resistance. Create devastating combinations that channel Kanado's unbreakable spirit into unstoppable power. Unleash hellish power. Master a diverse selection of devastating abilities born from righteous fury. Dance through horrors with lightning fast knife strikes. Smash enemies with Kanado's great bell. A rain rapid fire death from your trusty sidearm. And it looks like you can rewrite history. This game looks really interesting. I probably would try it. It is a Diablo clone. I really like Diablo in a way. But I would at least play it just for a little bit to see how it runs. And it looks like last up we have Overlooting. And this game really kind of piques my roguelike interest. Yeah. An unlikely group has been formed for the mission of defeating a new dark force corrupting the land. Maximilian, a beloved hero coming from a noble family. Liz, a legendary thief wanted in multiple countries. And the Shadow, an enigmatic being that everyone thought was the origin of the corruption. So 3 different characters, all with probably unique skill sets. Looting equipment will be your main task. Each piece is part of a set, and equipping enough pieces of a set will unlock unique bonuses. You'll be able to acquire special skills from a tree that changes every game. The skills can offer you general utility, an increase in power, or make one specific build go beyond its limits. So I do like roguelikes a lot because I don't get a lot of time to play after my 12-hour shifts. So I tend to play a little bit of a roguelike deck builder or whatever, just to kind of cool down after work. As always, we've been doing IGN Plus. If you like that, hey, great. Every month you get a 1-month subscription. The charity this month is It Gets Better. Help support It Gets Better, the world's largest storytelling effort empowering LGBTQ plus youth. Happy Pride Month. It Gets Better was not involved in the selection as always, but always the charities that they go for are actually really good. I am looking forward to some of these games. Obviously, Citizen Sleeper 2. I will play Hellclock and Overlooting, definitely. So these 3 games are the ones that I will probably play on my own to kind of get through. If you guys would like to see any of the others played on my channel, please let me know. I am always down to just do. I'm pretty easy. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, which games you would like to see played, which games you were hoping to might be on the next month. What is a game that you want to see on a humble choice? Something like this, because these are still pretty AAA based games, which is really fun. Until then, guys, I'm going to go eat me some Hot Pockets, take a shower, and go to bed. Hopefully your AC is working, because it is hot. Specifically where I am.